Hello, everyone. Uh, I don't even know where to start today's conversation from. So I saw a long message, tirade, you understand, on Governor Sanwo-Olu, Babajide Sanwo-Olu's handle. I had to go inside and recheck because sometimes there are always parody accounts. They will literally put the same kind of picture like your own. If you're looking at it or the person's own, you think that is their account, but meanwhile it's not really their account. So normally I go in to check before I react on any particular issue. So I went in and I saw that it was actually Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's account that had this long message, literally attacking Mr. Peter will be out of nowhere. So I had to even look at it. Okay, in this thing that Mr. Peter will be made on his trip, he was in the US. It was in a particular school, I think, where he made some comments, and APC people have been going off all over it. I was wondering, did he mention Sanwo-Olu's name? Because I can't. One thing for sure, our people say there's a particular saying in my tribe where they say, Oyanale Elota, meaning the person you know in the afternoon. You don't carry lantern at night to be checking his face and say, let me see your face and know your face, because you already know the face. It's imprinted in your head. So there are certain people that you can say, oh, there's something that this person can do. You understand? One of the things I know for Mr. Peter Obi is not that kind of a person that literally wants to now go and be taking somebody on or maybe calling, that kind of a thing now. So I'm like, okay, what is this all about? Long. Before I go on to read the whole long this thing that he did, literally he said that he was telling the school where Mr. Peter Obi had gone to have that conversation that, oh, Mr. Peter Obi is one of those that increase poverty in Nigeria. He didn't do anything about education in the school. His blah blah. WAEC just came out. Less than 50% passed WAEC in Lagos State with the money that Lagos State has. Lagos State is literally supposed to be richer than a lot of countries. What they earn, revenue, is more than a lot of countries in Africa. Lagos State is not like one of these states. It's just, you understand, just because certain people have just pocketed Lagos State in their pocket, that's why it is the way it is. With the revenue that they collect, they should be way in a league of their own. And so I'm like, okay. So let me tell you something. So for me, two things are happening, right? The first thing is that, first of all, is the fact that in 2022, 2023, APC underrated Mr. Peter Obi. They actually thought that he had no choice, and it shocked them, sir, his popularity and how he won the election and how they had to do what they did. So that's one. And so by now I know for sure they are not taking any chances. You see them attacking him, whatever. So probably Mr. Sanwo-Olu has also been deployed, to go on and attack Peter Obi, because every hand has to be on deck now attacking Peter Obi and try as much as possible to demarket and make it look like the people that, oh, yeah, Peter Obi cannot win election. I lie. They are afraid. Mr. Tinubu is scared. That's one thing I can bet on all the things that you see happening. You understand? And I don't know the current political situation in Nigeria, whether I'm the only person who is so excited about it. I'm really happy the way they are going around. It just shows one thing: they are afraid, they are scared, and so if the people just put their acts together, even the only rigging they can be rigging, thinking of rigging, is to rig to reduce the humiliation, not to rig to win. So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it, you know that Sanwo-Olu is in a naughty corner. Sanwo-Olu, you know that Obasa saga. Apparently, Sanwo-Olu is part of it. That's the accusation. That's the report that are coming out. The accusation that they're putting that Sanwo-Olu knew about it, and Tinubu is angry that how dare Sanwo-Olu try to pull something like that without his knowledge. So that's one. Then there's the other thing where they say that Sanwo-Olu supported Atiku. I don't know how right it is. They put it out that they have found that. But long story short is the fact that Sanwo-Olu is in the naughty corner, and of course the way that he's going to show that he's loyal to Tinubu will be to attack to attack Mr. Peter Obi. So you need a particular card for you to be able to go on, and attack Mr. Peter Obi. So having said that, let me come down and read the message to you. Please also, there's a particular kind of feedback that I also need from you, because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do my analysis before I even read whatever it is, that is out there to in the camera, because there are a lot of people who said they preferred me analyzing the situation rather than just reading out to them what is already in the media, which of course this is. So I'm trying to really abide by that. So please let me know if you're one of those who wanted the analysis. Let me know if I'm really doing well and putting it out there. Otherwise, whatever changes you see, whatever way you think we could do better, I could do better, I could improve, whatever, please just let me know. Thank you so much. So Babajide Sanwo-Olu says, factually addressing Mr. Peter Obi's criticism of Nigeria at Johns Hopkins University. On Thursday, April 24, 2025, former Governor Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate for the 2023 election, was at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland, where he made several disparaging comments about Nigeria. This is according to, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He made the unflattering remarks not just about the incumbent Nigerian government, but also about Nigeria. I also find Mr. Obi's pattern of behavior disturbing. When prominent Nigerians go overseas, they ought to project Nigeria positively. They do not have to do that for the government, but we all owe a duty to market Nigeria on the global stage rather than demarket her. That is what true patriotism is about. And the thing is that somebody needs to ask Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, what is his definition of demarketing Nigeria? Is it to talk about the truth, about the bad governance, about the insecurity, about the lack of accountability and transparency? Is that what they refer to as demarketing Nigeria, or what is it that they're talking about? Because Mr. Peter Obi focused on poverty, I said that the current administration's policies are making Nigeria poorer, and I will concentrate on that. Any leader can fight poverty generationally by promoting education, improving healthcare, providing credit, and granting access to land. Now, I find it somewhat ironic that a man like Mr. Peter Obi, who did not build a single school, according to him, or a stand-alone hospital throughout his 8-year tenure as governor of Anambra, or sustainably provide credit facilities, would criticize the government of Nigeria, which is actively doing that. Oh, very cool, very. Just let me laugh a little bit. I say this because the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he put president. It's not my president, so I'm not going to put that one. It's my predecessor, and as governor of Lagos, now president of Nigeria, illegitimate president, by the way, has built over 200 schools and provided students loans to more than 200,000 undergraduates of Nigeria tertiary institutions. In less than 2 years, he has provided over $500 million in credit facilities to small and medium-scale enterprises. While he was governor of Lagos State between 1999 and 2007, the Tinubu reduced poverty by more than 46%. There is every reason to believe that based on what he did as governor of Lagos, he will repeat the same feat at the federal level. After all, the best predictor of the future is the past. But let us examine the messenger, not just the message, and look at the issuer as well as the issues. Mr. Obi talks a good game, but was he able to reduce poverty while he governed Anambra? Perhaps we can let the facts speak for themselves. Under Obi as a two-term Anambra governor, poverty in Anambra increased. It did not increase, that's according to Sanwo-Olu. Before Obi became Anambra governor on Thursday, June 14, 2007, the poverty rate in Anambra was 41.4%. But after only 2 years in office, the poverty rate in Anambra jumped to 53.7%. So, but the interesting thing is that 5 years after Peter Obi left office, his successor, Willie Obiano, reduced the poverty rate in Anambra from almost 60% to 14.4%. As such, I'm not sure that Mr. Obi is morally well placed to make the alarming claims he made about Nigeria at Johns Hopkins. Mr. Obi contributed to the increase in poverty in Nigeria. Hey, Sanwo-Olu, I think he's on something actually, or the audacity of knowing that we can lie and it's okay, nothing will happen. Mr. Obi contributed to increase in poverty in Nigeria. This was Sanwo-Olu is saying. Governor Tinubu, as he then was responsible for lifting millions out of poverty. Really? Really? How many million people are in Lagos that he lifted millions out of poverty? So he lifted everybody in Lagos out of poverty. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. In short, I'm shocked at this blatant, this thing. But anyway, I think the answer that I'm gonna end this video with this video that you're gonna watch on Mr. Peter Obi being rewarded, I think, by Lagos Business School as far back as 2014. Let the facts, just speak for themselves. This one is not even Mr. Peter Obi speaking for himself now. Let this video just speak for itself.
Fortune 500 companies like SAB Miller, Distel, and GlaxoSmithKline, Nemeth Pharmaceuticals, etc., to Anambra State. Under him, Anambra State was rated the least indebted state in Nigeria by the Debt Management Office. Anambra was adjudged by the Federal Ministry of Works the state with the best network of roads in the country, having asphalted over 800 kilometers of roads. He reopened long-closed schools and returned missionary schools to the original owners with a grant of 6 billion naira for their rehabilitation, distributing over 30,000 computers, internet access, Microsoft academies to over 500 schools. Anambra State students, for the first time, achieved first place nationwide in the 2013 WAEC and NECO Common Entrance examinations. It provided 700 buses to secondary schools in the state and provided boreholes to over 300 schools. He also built classroom blocks in all the 177 communities in the state. He ensured the payment of over 35 billion naira in outstanding pensions and gratuities in the state since 1999. Before he became governor, no single health institution was accredited in the state. But under his administration, 10 schools of nursing, midwifery, and medical technology, as well as 2 hospitals, were accredited. Mr. Peter Obi stands for justice and fairness and was the first Nigerian governor to reclaim his governorship mandate after 3 years in the court, giving confidence to others